Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and yes, we have a Bath & Body Works candle haul today, and super excited because we have the mystery candles in my possession today. So as you may or may not know, there's another candle drop happening similar to the nostalgia one where we got the pink bubblegum and the root beer float. There's another one coming on March 7th, I think, and I think that's the Thursday. I probably set Thursday for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably alongside another candle sale, which we've been having a lot of candle sales lately, which is great, but also dangerous at the same time. But they also give you a coupon on top of it, and it's just like, oh my god, yes, because I think last week we had a 20% off, and this time we had 10 off 30. It just feels like the good old days of Bath & Body Works when the candle sales were abundant, plus you would get coupons either through like bounce backs, or now we get them either through the email or the app or whatever. Oh my god, this is the way Bath & Body Works should be. But I don't know if it's because like they move candles slower during the springtime, so to drive people in and to drive up more candle sales, they put more promos out there. I don't know, but I'm not complaining about it. So yeah, but in any case, so on these probably the 8th, the 7th, 8th, 9th, whatever it is of March will be this candle drop, and it's usually every time there's a candle drop there's yet another candle sale that goes along with it, so look out for that. But yeah, I went to see if I could get them early, so thank you so much. And so we have the first one, which is number 33 right here, and that's what that looks like. Kind of like supposed to be kind of like a masculine slash maybe neutral, almost a little bit more luxury or upscale, I guess, look is what they're kind of going for. What's interesting is it's actually, so a lot of times in these like wraps, usually like they may incorporate just this square thing like into the wrap itself and just be one unit, but in this case this is actually a separate sticker applied to a full wraparound, and there's like a metallic finish here and then a matte finish here, and then we have like a white slash cream colored matte lid on there, and that's what that looks like. Yeah, like kind of fun that we had like the really gaudy, tacky, like nostalgia throwback aesthetic for the other candle drop that was a little bit more fun, and then this one's a little bit more, I guess, minimal, and so I don't know, I kind of like the two different styles they're going for. I like that Bath & Body Works can kind of like cater to the really cutesy, fun, like gaudy, tacky, over-the-top fragrances and packaging that we do, but also that they like do more, you know, minimalist, more luxury imitating type of packaging or branding as well. It's like fun to have that versatility, so I'm not mad at it. So yeah, number 33, so I guess a lot of, they used to have like White Barn number 1, 2, 3, and 4 and that kind of stuff, so I have no idea what this number 33 or 42 if it has like an actual significance to the number, or if it's just to emulate, you know, higher end fragrance brands that tend to like put numbers on, like they number their fragrances. I don't know, whatever. It might not be that deep. So number 33, it just says limited edition on there, and that's what that looks like. $26.95. It's White Barn branded. It says espresso beans, warm vanilla, and lemon peel. The ILN ends in a 70281, so assuming it's a new fragrance. It has the thick real black wicks with the white wax, and that's what that looks like right there. And yeah, interesting. You get like a sort of warm, crumbly, like kind of like a vanilla, spicy, coffee fragrance in there. I would almost even say actually brown sugar. Yeah, almost like a brown sugar, vanilla, coffee experience is what you get. But then there's a deep contrast between sort of the warmer coffee and kind of like brown sugar spice notes, mixed with then this like invigorating lemon peel in there. And I'm not sure why it's like that. It's interesting or different. I'll have to burn this to see how it is. It's not like offensive or disgusting to me. Is it like, you know, the very first coffee fragrance that I would want to imagine of like, oh yeah, I really want a lemon peel and a coffee fragrance? Not so much. But I don't know, I guess the fun or the appeal of these like mystery candle drops is that they're like kind of weird, whack fragrances that you might not expect. And so I don't know, that's the fun or the appeal of it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know why. I think I saw somewhere that like there's a recipe going around the rounds on social media of like a lemon coffee drink or something. I don't know. I don't keep up with any of those kind of like social media trends, so I can't tell you. But yeah, it's like this warm sort of brown sugar, like baking spices infused coffee note mixed with heaps of this like puckery lemon zest fragrance to it. And that's pretty much what it smells like. I don't know. I can't imagine I've ever wanted a, like what Starbucks has that olive oil infused coffee drink out right now. So I don't know, maybe it's like some kind of coffee trend to like mix weird random flavors into the coffee. I don't know, but yeah, it just smells like what I just described. So I don't know if I necessarily like it or enjoy it or that I would necessarily gravitate towards a fragrance like this, but I'm most certainly open to try it once. So I don't know, it's here, number 33. Moving on, we have number 42, and that's what that looks like. Similar packaging, except for the label is black this time. This is like a cream matte finish up here, and then we have the metallic band there. This one's going to be number 42, Sweet Cream, Fresh Cinnamon, and Vintage Leather, and the ILN ends with 70280. This one reminds me of something we've had before. It has that like kind of shaving cream spiciness in there. Yeah, think of like the sweet cream and the cinnamon. It has like a sort of, yeah, like a shaving cream creaminess, which is what the cream is, mixed with like a spiciness that you would associate with like a shaving cream. And then there is definitely a little bit of that sort of like leathery, sort of atmospheric, like lounge type, like leather chair vibe in there. Yeah. Oh my god, this reminds me. I've gathered a few like comparison fragrances, but I feel like it's even something else that I've smelled before. I don't know, but in any case, yeah, it smells like shaving cream with like a gourmand touch to it. Yeah. Interesting. Has like a warm, cozy vibe to it. Kind of more like a fall atmospheric fragrance. I think the thing that comes closest to mind is like Midnight Cocktails right there. And this one just said what? Tobacco, cedar wood, and clove. And yeah, a similar type of feel for sure. It has a sort of warm, cozy, atmospheric vibe to it. But this one goes heavier on a little bit more of that sort of gourmand cinnamon creaminess in there. And it's not like cinnamon Irish cream. It's not like that heavily sweet or gourmand, but it has definitely a sweet creaminess mixed in there for sure. Mixed with like a sort of elevated masculine touch to it. We also had Scotch Lounge from this Oud collection. And this was aged Scotch, rolled cigars, and oud wood. And it's not this, but a similar type of that sort of like atmospheric, like sort of masculine vibe to it. So it's so much more heavy on that like kind of cigar fragrance, much more than the number 42 is. But all the sweet cream in this kind of reminds me of the vanilla you got in Vanilla Oud as well, which is smoky vanilla, rich leather, and oud wood. So this one also has that leather note in there. Yeah, it's kind of like if you mix Scotch Lounge and Vanilla Oud together. Yeah, like this experience is kind of what number 42 gives. Not exactly, but just like a ballpark guess or estimate of like what you might land upon. But yeah, like Midnight Cocktail, Scotch Lounge, Vanilla Oud, kind of like a merging of those. It's that type of fragrance, which isn't necessarily my favorite, but I think this one has probably the most, yeah, there's that cinnamon really comes through. The cinnamon and sweet cream comes through. It's kind of like if they took this and it added a gourmand twist to it. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Very, very kind of like fall leaning for sure. So that was number 42 right there. It's not quite something I would really want to burn at this time of year, but it exists. And oh, I also brought out these in comparison to the number 33 because there are obvious suspect coffee fragrances. Yeah, no, it's like not at all these. It's not like this isn't like Coffee and Tonka or Paris Cafe, Campsite Coffee, Fresh Brewed Coffee. It's not really that. It's a totally different fragrance because the lemon peel is indeed so strong. But yeah, okay, that was the mystery candle drop. I don't know, kind of, I guess they're kind of unique and different. It's neither of them are necessarily ones that I would be like, oh my god, let me hoard, I want to buy so much, but I appreciate the novelty and the different unique aspect of it. I don't know, I just have to burn it and see how it does. But I think most likely going to be one and done for both of those. And so that was that. And then last weekend when we had the 20% off email coupon or the app coupon plus another candle sale, I think it was $14.95 last time around, I was burning all through my Easter ones. And I friggin' fell in love with Main Street Bakery. So I was like, I just have to get 2 more. I just can't risk it. I'm just gonna go out and get them right now. And that's what I did. So I got 2 more Main Street Bakeries. I friggin' love this. So in my initial review, I was saying I love the fragrance. It was divine, but it wasn't very strong. But like the more you have it going, and if you put it in a like a smaller bedroom sized area, I think it's adequate enough. It's like gives you like maybe a 5 to even a 6, and like the more you have it burning and like the further you get down, I don't know, I feel like it kind of like gradually built on itself, and I could get like a good like probably a 5-ish in a smaller bedroom area, and it was literally all I wanted to burn. Just like, I'm just like, just please let me just burn Main Street Bakery. That's just all I would do. Just trim the wicks, burn, and over again. And I was like, I'm gonna finish this first one so quickly. And it hasn't dudded out. It does have the massive thick rope-like wicks on it, so you do have to keep trimming them, but it doesn't get grody or murky or dirty or smoky in any way. It was just like delicious all the way down to the bottom. And I was like, I just have to get 2 more of these. I'm not even sure if 2 more of this is enough, but I really need to like put the brakes on, you know, hoarding a ton of candles. So I'm like, I think 3 is like usually my number if I really enjoy something now, because there's always other new stuff coming down the line. So, but Main Street Bakery, it was the fresh banana, vanilla wafers, and cinnamon sugar. Oh, divine, delicious, amazing. Yeah, it really reminds me a whole lot of that banana nutmeg bread pudding, which got repackaged, that pumpkin banana muffin fragrance. Very, very much a sibling fragrance to it. It just smells like you have like friggin' banana pudding, like just like completely enveloping your room. You get like that sort of vanilla wafer bakery element in there with this super creamy sweet banana. Oh my god, I just, every time I smell it, I just fall in love with it. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if 3 is enough, but we'll see. I might succumb to another purchase, but we'll see about that. But yeah, Main Street Bakery is the star. Oh my god, I just feel like Bath & Body Works really shines with their bakery fragrances. You know, they put out all this other stuff like this number 33 and 42 stuff, and it's nice to have the variety, but I just still always kind of gravitate back to my Bath & Body Works like gourmand bakery fragrances are just so friggin' juicy. I just love them. Like this, you know, berry waffle cone is excellent. You know, PB&J ice cream. We had like blueberry pumpkin patch. You know, what other like bakery fragrances do we get from them all the time? Like Summer Boardwalk. There's something about their bakery fragrances. They're just so juicy and awesome. And so I guess they don't, try to be more, take the fragrance doesn't take itself more seriously than it needs to, I guess. And so I enjoy that like sort of, I guess, charm to it as well. But in any case, I need to stop rambling. So Main Street Bakery right there, freaking love it. So I got 2 of those. And I think that is it. I smelled Brightest Bloom in a signature single wick candle in the store. I was hoping the 3 wick would be available, but it wasn't. But that was actually nice. It's like I think it's like Lily the Valley and some other like floral notes in it, but it was this like kind of sweet, juicy, like floral shampoo fragrance to it. You know how there's like springtime in Paris, but not quite as like artificial and a little bit more floral and beautiful than that. I liked it. It wasn't like overly like powdery or like, you know, a lot of people say like mature, like kind of in like your old-fashioned rose or fresh cut lilacs. Not that crazy heavy powderiness to it. It was more like this sort of sweet, juicy, floral, like shampoo, kind of like hair product smell to it, but in a good way. I actually enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to getting that in a 3 wick, one that is available. And I think that's pretty much all to talk about. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll try to burn these and review them and we'll go from there. So yeah, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.